Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, it is Monday morning. I hope you had a great weekend. It was well chilled for me, really nice family stuff. So yeah, but we are very busy this week again. Today, we are going to start this week with the Focus steering rack issue, the white one, the daughter's car. This happens on most of those Focuses. I think it's the Mark III Focuses. The steering racks, because they're electric, they have serious problems and they fail. I've got the other one. I've got a second hand. I ain't got a new one because the new ones are absolutely ridiculous money, but we have got a second hand one I'm going to put in. I'll show you that in a second. We're going to have to drop the subframe on this. Bit of work, but once it's done, it's going to be hopefully so much better. So let's get into it. Let's do this. So here we go. Right, I've got the Focus in. So we've got a steering rack failure on this one. Let me show you what is going on. So, when you, let me start her up a bit easier. So, yeah, when you listen to this sound, can you hear it? That sounds bad. Don't know if I can do it. So yeah, that's our problem. And that's obviously the steering rack going backwards and forwards. I've got another one here, and yeah, so it's electronic steering rack on these ones. So you can see this is the electrical part of it, and I think it's the motor that fails inside here. And then when you're doing the steering rack left to right, it's yeah, it's still there. It's not like a hard steer. When the steering rack, sometimes when the steering rack goes, it's really hard to go left and right. This is still the same. So something has failed inside the actual steering rack that's on the car. So that's why I went out and got this one here. Numbers match the same. The only difference on these numbers is that one here. On our one, it says DD, not DL. So don't know if it's going to make much of a difference. I don't think it will. So we're going to give it a go. The only trouble is with this is it's quite a lot of work, because the actual subframe because this sits on the actual subframe by these 3 bolts here, 1, 2, 3, and it's bolted down into the subframe. So the whole lot has to drop down and then just replaced. So there's a bit of work involved in this, but it definitely has to get done. We've got to crack on with it, guys. We've got to take the wheels off. We've got to take track rod ends, disconnect those. So yeah, we're gonna make a start on it today. I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. Let's start removing it from underneath. Let's do this. So there we go. That's it, guys. It is down. So as you can see, the subframe is all connected to it, and it's just easy just to lower the whole thing down from underneath. There's a couple of plugs that was connected there, but apart from that, not too bad. Yeah, disconnected both wheels. Drop links from both sides. They've been disconnected. The track rod ends have been disconnected as well. So now it's just a case of swapping stuff over, like this heat shield. We'll take this heat shield off, and then we can get to the undo the track rods, because they need to be taken off and put on the one I've got on the bench. So we need to take those off there, strip it all down. I think the easiest thing to do is just put the subframe on the floor, undo, yeah, I have to undo these track rod ends and count the turns, how many times it went back in. I think I'm definitely going to get the tracking done on this as well once we're done, just to make sure. But apparently, like, there's two areas where this is affected. Water goes down here and runs into there, and this here as well goes in, gets this affected. Water runs into that as well. So yeah, it is what it is. So let's now drop it on the floor, start swapping all the bits and pieces over that we need to, taking it apart, and yeah, getting the other one back in. So let's crack on, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, so there we go, all swapped over. Steering rack is in place, all bolted down. Heat shield is back on as well, so that's done. Track rod and ends, they're all in place. The gaiters are all in place. It's just really ready just to go back up underneath and back up underneath now, guys, and then just check to make sure, put it all back together, bolt it all back up, and then check the steering. Bloody thing. So yeah, but it looks in that one, it looks so much newer than that one anyway, so I'm hoping that it's gonna, you know, be great, and should have no more problems now. So yes, let's put it all back together, get it up into place, and then just see what it's like. I'm sure it'll be fine. Apparently it's just a plug and play. You haven't got to program these. You only have to program them if they're brand new. So fingers crossed that that is the case. But let's, yeah, now let's set you back up, guys. Let's get that back up underneath and continue. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, that is it. It's all back together. Everything's lined up. Let me show you. Oh! So now, quiet as a mouse is exactly how it should be. There you go. So, yeah, it was just a plug and play. No coding, anything like that at all. So, yeah, it's all good. And we can draw a line underneath that. That's done. The next thing I want to move on to is going to be the dash cam and rear reversing camera. And basically, it attaches to the mirror, middle mirror here. And the wires obviously run up the back there. They run down and it plugs into the 12 volt here. And yeah, that is going to give her access. Once you put it in reverse, it's going to get access to a reversing camera on the back. So let's have a quick look at it, and then we're going to jump into it and start to install it. I have showed this on the channel before. I did do a video on this one. This company sent them to me, and yeah, they just said do a video, which I've done. And I just thought, you know what I mean, this is going to be ideal situation to get it fitted into the daughter's ST. So yeah, this is the actual mirror, and it just attaches to the back with some rubbers. So that's that. All the instructions, that's the cable for the power for that. And there is the reversing camera. So we've got to run this on a GPS as well. So we'll stick a GPS on there as well. We're going to run this to the back and put that. I'm not sure where we're going to put that actually. It really needs to go in there, doesn't it? That's part of the body, don't know really. Don't really want to put it. No, I don't want to attach it to the bumper. I really want to put it there if I can. So we might have to. It's going to be a bit of a pain, this one, isn't it? We might have to run it. We might have to run it. Oh no, I can't run it down there, can I? Might be able to take these trims off. Pass the wire through here, up into here. Take the trims off, and then take it around here. Take it up, and then through. Somehow. Maybe drill a hole. If I could drill a. I don't really want to be drilling holes, but I think it'll be the best way to do it, and the neatest way to do it is to run it through there. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Right, okay, let's get set up, and let's see which way we're going to run this, because I do want to fit this. How's it go like that, doesn't it? Does it go? Like that. Yeah. Trouble is, when you start drilling and cutting holes and stuff like that, you're committed, ain't you? You just got to go for it. So, yeah, let's do it. All right, okay, let's get set up. Let's start running this screen first, set that up first, and then we can start running the cables to the back and see if we can get this camera fitted for her. So let's get set up, guys. Let's do this. Right, guys, making great progress on this Focus ST for the daughter. We've run the cables for the rear camera, which is there, and you can see that I've managed to sort of get it through that part of it, so it's going to sit like that and then down. So as it comes down, it's going to be there. But I've run it through here, comes down along there. Had to get Tyler, the electrician, over by where I am. He helped me out. He just soldered the wires together, extended that live. We brought it down over to there and then connected it up into there, which is the reverse light cable. So when you put it in reverse, it comes on. I'll show you that now. I don't want to shut it all up. Just leave it like that. Get a little bit of power to it. Really, really simple and easy. This is. The setup is so quick. I've had this for a while. This camera and setup, but I didn't want to fit it to anything because I knew I was going to put it in this car. And then she's come back with a fault, which is she's come back with the steering rack needs to be changed, and I thought, whilst we're doing the steering rack, let's get this system set up. And then as you can see, when you put it in reverse, the camera comes up like that, which is pretty good, isn't it? That is pretty good. So it's in a pretty good position, I've got to be honest. So yeah, it's a quick and easy system to use. There's not much to it. It's not just running the wires through really and connect it up to the reverse wire on the back. There's two reverse cables on this one because both lights has reverse. Both rear lights have the reverse capability, so it didn't matter which way I run it, but I just done it this way really. So yeah, we are all connected. So now I'm going to put it all back together, put all the trims back in, put all these boot trims and all that sort of, just get it all back together, and then we can position that camera in the right way. It is pretty much there, I've got to be honest. It just wants a little bit of tweaking and then it's sticking up. It did come with two little screws, but I think it's just going to be an absolute pain to try and get them screwing in. I'm going to try my best to get them screwed as well. I don't know how that's going to go because they are not metal self-tapping screws. They're just normal like wood screws, I'd say, but I'm going to do the best I can to try and get a few screws up there because I don't really want to get going loose. You know, I can't rely on that sticky pad alone. So it will be nice if we can get something fixed there as well. So yeah, let's just see how we get on, and we'll go from there. But for now, I'll set you back up. Let's keep going. Got a few more bits and pieces to do, and then we'll be finished. So let's do this. Right, okay. So there we go, guys. It is all back together. So yeah, I've already showed you how it works. But yeah, she's going to really appreciate a reversing camera now to the back of her car. So I'm going to leave it like that for tonight, and up in the air, just so that it sort of helps stick. And then tomorrow when I come in, I'm going to try and get a couple of screws and fix that up a little bit better, just to give it a, you know, an extra security, so it won't drop down. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, that is me all done. So we've done the steering rack. Now we've done the reversing camera and dash cam for the front as well. So yeah, it's all connected. All the wires have disappeared. Can't really see it. I run the power, actually. I run the power down the channel along here, underneath the seat, and then the power is in here. And you don't lose a socket. You've got like a little adapter on top as well, so you don't actually lose a socket, a powered outlet, which is pretty cool. So yeah, it just saves trying to see wires and that down there, so you can't even see nothing now. So yeah, all done. Right, another job is completed. This one can go outside until she comes and collects it, or, you know, we sort something out for Easter. I think she's coming back for Easter. So we will, get the car to her at some point. But we are completed on this one. And I've run out of time. So that's going to be the end of today's video. In tomorrow's video, guys, we are working on another Focus. It's just outside. Don't want to show it too much because I don't want to show his number plate. But it's out there. And we'll be doing a service, MOT, and timing belt and water pump for one of my subscribers. That's his Focus. But for today, that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon in the next one.